Good morning. It's a Monday morning. It's half term. There's frost outside on the grass and frost on the cars, and I've just woken up on my dad's sofa, which is where I slept last night. Well, not just, I had bedding, I've put it away. But anyway, today we are going house hunting. We're going to go and look at between 4 and 5 properties today that I've arranged viewings for. The 5th one is a maybe if we can get there in time. It's not an official viewing, but the lady said she'd fit us in if we can get there in time. So that one's touch and go. So let's see. The adventure begins. A cup of tea to start the day. That's what's needed. And I'm going to have a shower once Dad is out. Dad's busy at the moment. He's got to just go out and do something, and then he's going to come back by 10 o'clock, and then we're all going to go together. So yeah, I'm going to have a shower once he's out and try and do some washing up as well. Well, here we are. We've arrived at property number 1. So this one is a 3-bedroom. Apparently it doesn't have a bathroom, but it does have a shower room. Quite a lot of the houses that I've been looking at don't have actual baths in their bathrooms. Very unusual, but I think I could live without one. It'd be all right, I suppose. Whatever. Anyway, we shall see what this entails. The guy that's going to meet us isn't here yet, but we are a little bit early. We made very good time. Well, we've seen property number 1. It looked nice from the outside. The area seemed nice, but it just needed too much work doing to it, really. There was a lot of damp and mildew, corroded copper pipes in the bathroom, there were cracks in the wall. One of the lintels looked as if it wasn't quite up to the job of being a lintel. But what we're going to do now is we're supposed to be following the estate agent, but we seem to be going first, Dad, which is kind of not the definition of follow. But anyway, on to the next one. Izzy just said onwards and upwards. We'll cross that one off the list anyway, needless to say. Well, we've seen property number 2, and it was almost lovely. It was a bit far from the station. I think it was a good half an hour's walk, which might grind twice daily after a while with heavy bags. It had a bit of penetrating damp, unfortunately, but it was beautifully newly decorated. It was on 3 levels, loads of rooms everywhere, and all uniformly neatly done, freshly carpeted. Anyway, so that's a no. So we've got 2 no's so far, and now we're off to number 3. We have arrived at our 3rd house today. Now, this one, according to my notes, does need decorating. Yeah, this is considerably cheaper than the others we've seen, and the others we've seen, we were told by the estate agent that really we needed to go up. I'd basically gone for the cheapest houses possible that met my criteria, and this is turning out to be a mistake, because where the money was saved I would have to spend to get it like proper structural renovation work done, which I don't feel like I could cope with at this time of life. But anyway, here we are, 5 minutes early. I've made on my notes that it definitely needs redecorating throughout. It's all got very old looking carpet and ageing wallpaper and stuff like that. So we'll see. The truth awaits. Well, we've done number 3. Oh, number 3 was the worst one. Nice location for amenities and train stations and things, but oh, it had massive cracks. It had huge walls full of damp. There was water running down the back door. It's a gut it and start again job, that one. So number 3 is off the list. Anyway, yeah, so we're just going to pop to a supermarket for ease and use the loo and get a cup of tea and a snack or something for lunch, and then resume with possibly properties 4 and maybe 5. Having a quick toasty stop now, having used the facilities. We've got a cheese and tomato one, and Izzy's got ham. I have a coffee coming too. My coffee's come complete with a smile. Let's hope this is a good omen now, and the next house will be much more live-inable than the others we've seen today. I'm beginning to think I should have got a knife and fork. It's all oozing out, and it's very, very soft. It's nice though. Izzy was just pointing out his very soft toasty, and they're usually, you know, crunchy on the outside. These aren't. Off we go then, back into the lovely sunshine. Off to see property number 4. Well, we've seen house number 4. Now, this one was a bit different because the owner was there. It was with purple bricks, this one, actually. The owner let us in and showed us around. And she was a really lovely lady. And the house, almost there. There was a patch of damp in one of the bedrooms. We were like feeling quite positive about it until we saw this patch of damp in one of the bedrooms, one of the 3 bedrooms, and then we were a bit unsure. And the front bedroom was great, and the other bedroom was great, and all downstairs was okay as well. It was fine, quite nice. In fact, didn't need decorating or anything. But I had a bit of reservation about the garden because I've come from a house, I will be coming from a house with a big retaining wall with a mountain behind it. And what happened once upon a time was that retaining wall bust. and they're very costly to deal with. So I'm a bit anxious about taking on that potential financial commitment, because that would wipe me out and more if I had to rebuild a retaining wall. And it was very close to the house. What was it, a metre from the house? 1 metre 20 centimetres. It was covered in damp and moss, as retaining walls generally are. They've got moisture seeping through them all the time. I've never been able to paint mine because they just never dried out. But other than that, I mean, we're thinking about it, aren't we? Aren't we, Dad? Yeah, we're thinking about it. It was the first one today we've seen that's an actual contender. And we haven't got time to go and see the other one. The other one was a bit of a hit and miss. It was like it wasn't an official booking, but the lady had said, well, if
exit the roundabout.
She said if you can get there in time, I'll let you in.
Continue for 1 mile.
Shut up. Well, we are winging our way back down now. We're done for the day. We visited 2 estate agents and we organised viewings with them, both of them, over 2 days, 3 properties.
In a quarter of a mile at the roundabout, take the second exit.
We arranged viewings with 2 different estate agents over 2 days, 3 properties each per day for next week, because we're busy now for the rest of this week. So all in all, I think it's been quite productive. It's been a bit of an education. I'm back at the train station now. My dad's just dropped us off, so we're on our way home. It's early enough. There's still some day left, so that's quite good because I've got some flute practice to do when I get in. Anyway, we've got about 10 minutes to wait for our train now. It's a beautiful sunny day, by the way. It's been absolutely exceptional. We're back home. It's about 5 to 5 in the evening. Well, that was an interesting day. I've got the kettle on. My boyfriend's coming over for about 7 o'clock, so I'm going to get him some dinner in time for that. But in the meantime, I'm going to try and squeeze an hour of practice in, ready for this big gig we've got coming up at the weekend. Well, I say big, relatively big. Big for me, but it requires lots of practice. So anyway, I'm going to end the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to see what happens next with this whole house selling, buying thing. And comment down any thoughts below, anything useful to share about house buying and selling. It would be most appreciated for me and for any other viewers that are interested in it as well. And what else? Oh, give the video a like if you liked it. Helps the channel to grow, which would be nice. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!